Hello students. Last presentation we had discussed on zeroth law of thermodynamics, first law of thermodynamics, in second law of thermodynamics, Kelvin-Planck statement, Clashes statement and reversible process and irreversible process. Today we discuss on steady flow energy equation, application of steady flow energy equation. Steady flow energy equation. Steady flow process is defined as process in which conditions within the control volume do not vary with time. Mass flow rate remains constant within system. The state of energy of the fluid at the entrance and exit of the control volume does not vary with time. So you are having steady flow process where the mass entering from section 11 and exit at section 22. Distance of the entrance section from datum is Z1 and distance of the exit section from datum is Z2. Specific internal energy at inlet U1, pressure at inlet P1, velocity at inlet C1, the similar value at exit, specific internal energy at outlet U2, pressure at outlet P2 and velocity at outlet C2. Steady flow energy equation. As per the law of conservation of energy, energy at inlet is equal to energy at outlet. So M into energy carried into the system plus M into flow of work plus heat energy is equal to M into energy carried out of the system plus M into flow of work plus work done. So energy carried into the system is addition of kinetic energy, potential energy and internal energy, and flow of work is nothing but it is product of pressure and volume. So M into addition of kinetic energy, potential energy and internal energy plus M into P1 V1 plus heat energy is equal to M into addition of kinetic energy, potential energy, internal energy plus M into P2 V2 plus work done. So kinetic energy is equal to half into M into velocity square. Potential energy is equal to mgz and internal energy is equal to mu. So take a m in common. So m into 1 half c1 square plus gz1 plus u1 plus m into p1 v1 plus heat energy is equal to m into half c2 square plus gz2 plus u2 plus m into p2 v2 plus work done. So we take m common. So next equation is m into half c1 square plus gz1 plus u1 plus p1 v1 plus heat energy is equal to m half c2 square plus gz2 plus u2 plus p2 v2 plus work done. Specific enthalpy of the system is addition of internal energy and flow of work. So U1 plus P1 V1 is equal to H1 and U2 plus P2 V2 is equal to H2. So we put the value of H1 and H2 in equation. So next equation is M into half C1 square plus GZ1 plus H1 plus heat energy is equal to m into half C2 square plus GZ2 plus H2 plus work done. So in general, steady flow energy equation is m into half C1 square plus GZ1 plus H1 plus Q is equal to, Q means heat energy, m into half C2 square plus GZ2 plus H2 plus W. W means work done. We can apply steady flow energy equation in different application. So first application is boiler. In boiler, heat is added to water, and due to the addition of heat, water is converted into steam. In this section 1.1, there is inlet of water, and in section 2.2, there is outlet of steam. Now apply the steady flow energy equation for boiler. So this is a general steady flow energy equation. In boiler, only heat will transfer. So no work done, W is equal to 0, and change in kinetic energy and potential energy is negligible. So modify equation is m into H1 plus Q is equal to m into H2, because W is equal to 0 and your kinetic energy half velocity square is negligible, and potential energy is also negligible. So mH1 plus Q is equal to mH2. We know that H1 and H2 is specific enthalpy, and when we multiply with mass, it becomes total enthalpy. Hence, total total heat addition of in boiler is equal to change in enthalpy. Means change in enthalpy means exit enthalpy minus inlet enthalpy. So steady flow energy equation for boiler is Q is equal to H2 minus H1. Now let us see another application of steam nozzle. Nozzle is passage of varying cross section by means of which pressure energy of flowing fluid is converted into kinetic energy. Main purpose of nozzle is to produce a high velocity. In nozzle, inlet velocity is low and outlet velocity is high. Distance of entrance section from datum is Z1 and distance of outlet section from datum is Z2. So distance is same. So Z1 is equal to Z2. Now applied steady flow energy equation for nozzle. So this is a general steady flow energy equation. In nozzle, work done is 0 and heat transfer is also 0. So W is equal to 0 and Q is equal to 0. Z1 is equal to Z2. So right hand side potential energy term and left hand side potential energy term is same. So it will be cancelled. So mathematically we can derive the equation 1/2 entrance velocity square plus h1 is equal to 1/2 exit velocity square plus h2. So mathematically we can derive this equation. C2 is equal to under root of 2 into in bracket h2 minus h1 plus c1 square. But inlet velocity is very small as compared to exit velocity. So therefore neglecting inlet velocity. So we get C2 is equal to under root of 2 into H2 minus H1. Now let us see another application. Turbine converts the heat energy of fluid into useful work. So this is a general steady flow energy equation. In turbine, kinetic energy and potential energy is negligible and Q is equal to 0. So modify equation is M H1 is equal to M H2 plus W. Mathematically, we can derive to the equation W is equal to M in bracket H1 minus H2. So we know that small h1 and small h2 is specific enthalpy, and when we multiply with mass it becomes a total enthalpy. Total enthalpy means capital H. So we get W is equal to capital H1 minus capital H2. Thus enthalpy drop is converted into useful work. Now let us see another application. Function of condenser is to condense the steam by absorbing heat from steam with the help of cooling water. This is general steady flow energy equation. For condenser, no work done. So W is equal to 0 and no change in kinetic energy, and potential energy is negligible. As heat is rejected by steam, so Q is negative. So modify equation is M H1 plus minus Q is equal to M H2. So mathematically we can derive the equation M H1 minus Q is equal to M H2. So we get Q is equal to M in bracket H1 minus H2. Thank you.